Good evening and welcome to the makeup broadcast for the SRX broadcasted series. I unfortunately was not able to make it for the Friday night race because I had family over. So this is a replay file generously brought to me by Chad Bremer, who's in this race. I have not watched this race before. But we're here at Williams Grove Speedway for a 25 lap tilt. We have Braden Wares leading or on pole with Landon Moody on the outside. James Batcher starting third. The four of Justin Erdman starting in fourth, and then Bill Sleep, David Mayo, and Chad Bremer rounding out this field of seven. But green flag is out, and Braden Wares gets a pretty good jump, but so does Landon Moody. Now Moody looking to the inside of Wares as they go into turn one. Moody pulling ahead on the start as Wares gets into the wall and goes across the track. Ooh, Batzer gets involved a little bit, and that's gonna allow Moody to pull ahead here at Williams Grove Speedway. So right now it is a battle for second between Erdman, Batzer, and James Bremer right now. Moody with a healthy lead right now over Erdman, and everyone pretty much single file right now. The lap times are all screwed up because, or the lap counter I mean is all screwed up because I'm using a replay file. Right now, Landon Moody leading. You can see Erdman gets way up high into the wall back there. We see in the back, Wares catching, has gotten past, I believe that's Dave. That's not David Mayo. That is. Sorry, that's Bill Sleep in the three car. Running in last, but right now Landon Moody kind of putting belt to everyone right now. And this is a 25 lap race, but the ticker does not like cooperating with replay files. But up front, it is Justin Erdman trying to hold off James Batzer in second. You can see the cars slowly drifting up to the high line there, but not able to pull alongside each other just yet. James Batzer is still struggling on that inside. But here at Williams Grove Speedway, it is very tough to run these big, heavy SRX cars here. The corners are just so wide and the straights are so long. These heavy cars do not stop sliding, but it looks like James Batzer has found the secret to gaining a lot of time on Erdman. He's pulling alongside in the corners, and on exit here, Erdman with the better exit, able to pull ahead by a couple of car lengths. But now Erdman getting all the way up to the wall. Batzer running that middle line. He's going to have to drive off the bottom side by side down the back straightaway here into turn three. A little bit of door banging between Batzer and Erdman. Batzer makes the slider on Erdman. Erdman's going to try to get the drive off and get the power down to do the crossover. Still side by side. Batzer still not clear. Entering turn one, Erdman all the way on the bottom. Batzer really sideways up top. As we see in the back, Chad Bremer having a battle with Braden Wares as Wares tries to get his positions back from his early spin. Wares going to really throw it in sideways, gets way too sideways, and he's going to lose a lot of ground to Chad Bremer. Looks like he put a little bit too much brake in that 7 car and just lost it. But for second, while Landon Moody is pulling away with the win here, or with the not with the win, with the lead here. Batzer and Erdman still going at it, both of them trying to find speed. Batzer trying to pull away, Erdman trying to catch up. and Bremer waiting in the wings. I know the ticker's all bugged. There's not really much I can do about that. But your current running order right now is Landon Moody, James Batzer, Justin Erdman, Chad Bremer, I believe David Mayo and Bill Sleep, and then Braden Wares. But Erdman catching up to the back end of Batzer. Erdman with a good drive through the center. He's caught right up to the back end of Batzer, but he gets really sideways down the straightaway trying to keep the power applied. This car does love fishtailing if you stomp the throttle too much. All the way on the bottom. Oh, big hit to the outside wall for Batzer right in the opening. It's gonna take off some right front paneling on that MDI car, but Erdman with the run on the outside, gonna try to make the move stick. And now Batzer running all the way on the bottom. Erdman around the top side here. And Erdman's going to get around Batzer once again. Erdman getting all sorts of close to the wall, slowing down a lot, trying to get that loose dirt to grip up underneath that car. Let's see what lap these guys are on. 15, so we got just under 10 to go here as Moody crosses the line, and he lapped David Mayo in the 6th car. But in second, it's still Justin Erdman. Oh, you see just how sideways Batzer got on the bottom. That car is not handling too well. Bremer is going to get around on the outside here. And now this race has really spread out. Batzer still trying to get that car under control. It's a very fine line you have to run here, as David Mayo letting Erdman by. Erdman scrapes the outside wall just a little bit. Mayo just puttering by on the inside. See, Batzer finally back up to speed. Now he's going to try to catch up to the back end of Chad Bremer. Bremer with a very clean car despite him saying that he's not that great at dirt racing. He seems to be holding his own pretty well. No damage on that Chad Bremer USA SRX car number 5 in this field. Now Bremer running more of a middle line, cutting to the bottom. Batzer still not able to catch just yet. But right now it is the Landon Moody show. He's led, I'm pretty sure, every lap of this race thus far here at Williams Grove. He's lapped Bill Sleep in the back. That's car number 6. And let's get an onboard shot with Landon Moody to see how he's taking these corners here. So you're really getting in that loose dirt up top. Right near the outside wall down the front straightaway. That's how you want to be running these cars. Get as much grip as you can with those rear tires and then try to power out of the corner. Not much counter steer for Landon Moody in the 1 car. And you do have to get pretty hard on the brakes since you're going so fast down these very long straightaways here at Williams Grove. But by the looks of things, this is, I believe, coming to 3 to go. No, two, coming to the final lap actually here at Williams Grove Speedway. White flag in the air for Landon Moody, as all he has to do is just get it around this track one more time. He's got no one in front of him, or he's actually got one car in front of him, but way too far ahead to be any factor, and nobody behind him. Landon Moody starts on the outside pole and cruises to a very comfortable win here in the SRX broadcast split. Well, granted, this one wasn't broadcasted, but you know what I mean. So let's go to your top 5. Top 5 was Landon Moody, Justin Erdman, Chad Bremer, James R. Batzer, Bill Sleep rounding out your top 5. Then first car outside the top 5 is going to be David Mayo and Braden Wares rounding out your field. Thank you for watching this makeup broadcast. I know it wasn't as good as my normal broadcast, but the ticker software isn't very compatible with replays, so had to do with what I could. But I'm just glad that an SOF went off. Thank you for watching. Next week should be as scheduled at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week.